when it says yogurt, it's ready. To be taken out, and that brown stuff in there is the probiotics that I used. So I will probably give that a quick stir. Oh, this is gonna be good and thick too. It's already, I couldn't tell, I don't know if you could tell when I first started stirring it, but yep, that's gonna be a good, nice thick one. So from here, I'm gonna put this in the fridge for 8 hours. And after that, I'll go to the next step. I have a lid that I'm gonna put here. I'm just gonna put my whole pot in there since I did an entire can. So that's gonna go there for 8 hours. Okay, well, I was gonna show y'all how to make the creamiest, prettiest yogurt in the world, but I'm all about being real with you guys, and so I put too much gelatin in, and my yogurt is like super thick, gelatinous goo. It tastes good still,
but it's yummy.
Yes, it is yummy, but it's not as pretty as I like. So anyway, I'm gonna get back. I even had stopped the video because once I pulled the lid off and started stirring, I was like, oh. So what you want to do, the very first step, is to get some of this out before you add any flavoring to it, because you'll need a starter for your next batch of yogurt. So I'm just gonna fill this one up. This goes in the refrigerator with a lid that says, David, do not eat, because he will eat every last jar of yogurt he can find. And we have to have this for the next batch of yogurt. If something happens and you forget, like I did on my last batch, just go buy you another thing of plain vanilla, or vanilla, whichever you prefer. I like the plain. Plain coconut yogurt was what I meant to say. And then you can start over again. So this is going to be enough to start my next batch when it's time for me to make more. And that'll go in the refrigerator. Okay, so to melt, I don't know if I need to go warm this up a little bit to melt it. I might have to do that. I hate to do that though. I think I'm gonna just try to mix it with a blender maybe, or my mixer. And so I'm gonna go ahead as is. We're gonna pretend like this is more liquidy and not gelatinous. Like, hello, Jello. Huh? Heat it? Yeah, I'm not gonna heat it. Okay, so this coconut yogurt is from a big can of coconut milk, and for that I'm gonna put 1/3 of maple syrup. You can put more if you want, but it really doesn't need a whole lot. And my next batch, I'm gonna go down to 1/4. I'm trying to go down, 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 and then I'm not even gonna use any at all eventually. Okay, so I'm gonna mix that in there. I do want, I'm going to make several different kinds of yogurt. I want the maple syrup in all of them, so I'm going to go ahead and just mix this. Whoops, it's getting everywhere. I may not need the mixer. It's mixing pretty well. Okay, so now that I have that, you can use any size jar that you have. I even keep like my ghee jars and use that. Old yogurt containers if you want. Mason jars. Yes, please. If you can grab me one. That might work. So I'm going to let that sit while he's hunting me a whisk. I'm going to set this right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and get some of my jars ready. What I have for toppings, I've got some lemon, some raspberries and blueberries, and then some cinnamon. And I actually want to try some basil with my blueberries to see how that is. David's not a fan of herbs and fruits but I kind of like it. So this little one right here, I guess I'm gonna make that. Oh, thanks. So I'm just gonna put a few blueberries in there. I don't know, 6 or 7 of them. And then just a little, like, not even a quarter of a teaspoon. That might be an 1/8 of a teaspoon of basil, if that. It's not going to take much because it will infuse the yogurt. So it doesn't take a whole lot. Okay, so that one is going to be mine. Hey, babe, could you give me a marker? Let me put basil on that lid so I know to keep that one separate. And then I really like to do orange zest, an orange for like a dreamsicle yogurt. But you might have to get one out of the drawer. Ah, that'll work. Just put basil blueberry. I like to do a dreamsicle with oranges, but the grocery store was slim pickings yesterday, and all I was able to get was lemons, which I'm grateful that I was able to find lemons. So right now I'm just zesting this lemon here. Could you grab me a juicer too, please? I forgot about that because I do want to juice some of it. Thank you. And he really likes lemons, so I'm going to do 2 lemons. Blueberry lemon is amazing. Flavored combo. I might put some lemon in my blueberry basil. So why do I make my own coconut yogurt? Well, most coconut yogurt at the store is super loaded, especially if you just go to like Kroger's or Baker's or Walmart. That coconut yogurt is going to be loaded with sugar and all kinds of, I need a knife, and all kinds of additives that you don't really need. So my coconut yogurt is just coconut, grass-fed gelatin, and then whatever fruit and toppings that I add to it. It's also a whole lot cheaper. This is gonna work. It's a whole lot cheaper to make your own yogurt. That can of coconut milk that I get on Amazon is like $17, and it will make probably 30 jars of yogurt. And that coconut yogurt that I buy at Natural Grocers is like $5 a jar. So you do the math. That's a lot of savings when you make it yourself, and you know what's going in it too. Okay, so I'm just chopping up my zest right now into a little bit finer pieces. And then I'm going to add a little of this to the bottom of each jar. I'll do a lot of them with lemon. You're okay with lemon, huh? Mm-hmm. So just divide it into however many jars you have. I might have to find some more jars. This is not going to be enough, I don't think. That's all right. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and scoop some of this. Do you want blueberries and raspberries in all of them, or just a little bit?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'll just make a mixture. And put some raspberries, some blueberries.
I'll eat it.
Did that one get a raspberry? Nope. You can put this in, I cheated one time and got, I'm gonna have to go over here so I can see. I bought some frozen organic fruit berries at Walmart and then just put them in the blender. And that works too, but I kind of like having something in my yogurt. You can also find grain-free granola to add to your yogurt. since this is an AIP compliant yogurt, by the way. And everybody has got food. Oh, I was gonna do cinnamon in one of them. I forgot. Well, I'll do that next time. Cinnamon's really good with the coconut milk yogurt. Tastes really good. Alright, so now I'm just gonna scoop. I know I brought a scooper here. And then I'm just gonna scoop. I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm gonna scoop some yogurt in the cups. And then I will top it off with a little bit of the juice. And then give it a shake to kind of mix it up a little bit. I'll have to, for sure, do another video when it turns out like it's supposed to. That's alright. You know, I'm a lot like life, because life does not always turn out like we want it to. And neither does food, so you just roll with it. I was going to abandon this morning, and I thought, you know, screw it. Because what if y'all would have done that, and you would have thought it would have been messed up and not any good, and it is good, so. Too much in that one. Now, David, one thing I didn't do on this video that you may see other people do at the beginning stages is after you've heated the coconut milk and added the gelatin to it, a lot of people strain it to get the coconut fat out of it, because once this goes in the fridge and hardens, you'll get a thick layer on the top. And it's the coconut fat. And some people don't like that, but it's a good healthy fat, and it adds some crunch to the yogurt, so I leave it in there.
I love it.
Yeah, I know you do. I am gonna have to get some more jars.
I don't know if crunch will be.
No, not crunch, texture.
Since the texture is a little firmer.
Yeah, it's firm. I gotta remember to put this one to the side because this one has the basil in it. Okay. That's all the jars I have. Let me get some lemon juice on top of these. Oh, you know what? I need to put a little bit more in this one. And then I'm just squirting a little bit of lemon juice on the top of each one. Just for some extra flavor. Empty. I'll grab the next one. It was a little thick. And that one needs some, and then this one here. There we go. Alright, guys. Basil blueberry. That's for you, sister. That's it. Now these will just go, you can shake them up, stir them up if you want to mix it. It's going to be fine just like that. And then just stick them in the fridge. And then you've got homemade, dairy-free, sugar-free coconut yogurt. That's right? Yeah. Is it ready? Yeah, here. No, this is the blueberry basil. You want to stir it up some first? Here, you can be my taste tester. Grab a spoon. We'll mix this one up a little bit with the whisk. I do have some grain-free granola in there if you want some. What grain-free granola usually consists of is coconut flakes that have been toasted and put into little, you know, you can cut them or blend them And it makes them fine, huh?
Pressing.
Yeah. All right. Have a taste. You have to come taste them to the camera so they can see. Because your face will show if it's not any good. Yeah? Okay, well, there you go. You have it. Y'all have a good day.